Ooh, that's when Real Madrid hoisted against Liverpool in the clips.
Wow. Don't get me started on that match. All right, we are back, folks. It's Champions League Day. We are so excited to break down these two matches with you here today. We've got Bayern Munich going on the road to take on Chelsea. We have Napoli hosting FC Barcelona here. And Cody, talk to me here.
We're together. We're doing one of these live videos together. Give me one of these.
Yep. Cheers. The hard work is done.
Pop the brew or two here as we get rolling into the Champions League match day. Wow. Lineups came out, and we saw some serious movement. If you didn't lock your bets in pre-lineups, you are kicking yourself if you want to back Bayern.
Yeah. Yeah, Bayern now hovering at minus 145, depending on where you're shopping. That steam has come in, and it's come in rightly so here. Chelsea's lineup looks pretty bad, Cody.
Oh, it's disgusting. I mean, because we talked about it. I thought Giroud would play because he got a goal, and Tammy Abraham's being worked back into fitness. But looking at it, again, there's no way he was going to play.
Yep. And
here he is. The old French fucking legend is back on the pitch in the Champions League. I mean, my God. He couldn't get time over Mitchie Batch or Tammy Abraham, and they're rolling him out. And they were going to flank him with Mason Mount and James. I don't even know his first name. Dude, it's the stinkiest lineup. And you got Ross Barkley in there. I cannot get behind this. How are they going to score? I mean, you're both teams to score.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I've got a tough one here. I've got both teams to score in the over both teams to score and Bayern to win this match at plus 240. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned. Where are the goals coming for Chelsea? It looks like it is completely set up to defend. Frank Lampard wants to sit back, defend, and see if he can still be in this tie going back to Munich in the second leg. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like they're rolling back three. Rudiger, Christensen, Azpilicueta, and Reece James and Alonso are going to play wing backs.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Chelsea are good enough to sit back and soak up pressure for 90 minutes against a team like Bayern who sees this week in and week out.
Yeah.
And if Lewandowski gets a half chance today, which he will, he is going to score the ball. It's going to be just a tough 90 minutes for everybody at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, it really could.
And I think Chelsea, they can get a goal late, something like that, like a late goal, something to keep the tie alive if they're down 2-0 or 3-0 at that point. I don't see them looking at the lineup. Yeah, you'd be like, oh my God, how they're going to score. But I think somehow, some way they'll be able to manage to squeeze one out for you.
Yeah.
It's subs coming on. That's really your only hope. But no Conte in there against a team like this with this kind of lineup. And you look at like Ross Barkley and Kovacic, it's not like these are, world-beating defense or midfielders defensively.
Yeah, missing Conte here is huge. It's a disaster for Chelsea here, really, in the middle of the park, where you're taking on a Bayern side. When you look at Thiago Alcantara, he is as classy as it gets in the middle of the park.
He's so freaking underrated.
He is. He's so underrated. Surprised to see Coutinho on the bench for Bayern, though. I have to say. He just that kind of creative player, but I think that he is better suited for playing at home generally. And, he is kind of weak sometimes on the ball. And I'm a huge Kingsley Coman fan. This guy, whenever he's played and not been injured, he's always injured. But whenever he plays, he is fantastic down the wing. If you are taking a look at anybody today, take a look at number 29 for Bayern Munich. He's going to be playing on the left wing. This guy has an incredible amount of pace. I swear, Coman every time, anytime goal scorer might not be a bad shout here for him. You're going to see a nice plus price on that. He's going to have his opportunities. Kingsley Coman, but really he's more of an assist kind of guy. He should set up Lewandowski.
Yeah, absolutely. And I haven't watched. I don't know. He has to have come back very recently. I mean, maybe one game as a sub. You need to see that burst of speed. His dribbling, his technical ability, obviously it'll be sound. It'll be there. What Bayern are looking to do, looking at this, they are looking to go full throttle. They're speedsters on the wings. They're looking to get forward. Serge Gnabry is licking his chops. He's back against a Premier League club, looking to prove his worth. Man, I love this lineup. I love it. Even at the back, you have Davies, Alaba in the central role. They've been playing him there. Boateng in the lineup and Pavard as a fullback. Even if the fullbacks will bomb, this is going to be so tough for Chelsea.
I know, it really is. If Chelsea concede an early goal here, it is going to be really bad. Really bad. Bayern or Brian Yoler in the chat box asking for Bayern first half opinions. that one's tricky because I think that Chelsea are going to sit back here and try and hold on for as long as they possibly can.
Yeah.
If Bayern get one early, this one could get ugly, really ugly, really fast.
I like that. If Bayern first half plus 138. Bayern are a team. They get early goals every match, it seems like.
Yeah, you might have to wait 20 or 30 minutes on that one, but I don't hate it.
Yeah, he's saying no. I'm assuming Brian means to win the first half.
Yes, I mean to win the first.
Yeah, to win the first half at plus 138. That's insane.
It's not too bad. That's
not a bad.
I like the full game more.
Yeah,
because the one thing is, can Frankie Lampard pull off a masterclass here today, and somehow just keep it tight? Even if he loses today 1-0, I would say that he would call that kind of a victory in his own right. So they just want to be in this competition going into the second leg. Brian's now asking for halftime, full time here. Not a terrible shout. Yeah. I mean, you're going to see that at a nice plus price. I mean, I don't like mixing up bets like that really, but yeah, I mean, Bayern looked to be a nice play today.
Absolutely. First half, second half, I like them rolling here. Anything else you want to add?
I just hope that Chelsea can somehow score. I hope that the one thing that you could maybe see from Chelsea is that if they can get Giroud pinned in against Alaba, he should have that aerial prowess to be able to get up and over Alaba and maybe squeeze something.
That's the thing. Giroud is a big game guy, man.
He is. No, the thing about Giroud is he creates half chances regularly. So it's just he holds up the ball well. He can, have a nice header or two. He's always in the mix.
He is, but he is either on 100% or he is bad. Hopefully you're getting the good Giroud if you're back in Chelsea or looking for a goal there. But he is a big game guy. He's always came through for us in big matches. He took us down last year in UCL or in Europa League. He'll be up for this one. This is his last go at a serious match.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, this could be one of his last big game starts here.
And then on the bench, you're going to see Tammy Abraham come on in the second half. Willian will feature as well, and Pedro's actually back. I didn't think he'd be playing. They do have some late in the match. They should be able to get a goal, honestly.
Another big call from Frank Lampard today, rolling in Caballero.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's what he's been doing. Kepa is officially benched.
So how bad have you have to be to have old Willie style Caballero come in and bench you after 70 million euro?
Oh, yeah. We're talking about 80 million pounds for Kepa, the goalkeeper for Chelsea, on the bench today. That is something that cannot be talked about enough, really.
That's humiliating.
That is bad.
For the club and for Kepa.
It's even more humiliating for Chelsea.
Oh, absolutely.
Just to pay that kind of money, to pay those wages for a player in a big game like this. And where is he sitting? He's keeping that seat warm and toasty.
Nice. These players are going to be huddled around his seat.
Yeah.
Get some warmth at Stamford Bridge.
He's sitting the full 90. So then we'll take it on to the second match here. It's another good one, another tricky one to call. Again, in the first leg, I went Bayern in a both teams to score and Bayern to win at a plus 240 price. And I'm also on the over 3 goals at plus 103. Hopefully they can light them up here.
Yeah, and I'm on Bayern. I got them at minus 123.
Yep.
So again, minus 145 now. You missed the boat there, but good thing there's another match we can talk about.
The thing is, though, it's only juice if you lose. You're only sipping on the juice if you lose. So if if you're listening in, I would probably ride the steam and I would take Bayern. I would take it. You've got to you could combine it though too. If you have some of those accumulators, you could find Bayern in the over 1.5 goals here at around even. So there's always those different options. Let's take it to Naples, Cody. Another fantastic one.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi's side coming in to take on Napoli. Man, oh man. With Eric Abidal's recent comments, of Messi and stuff, you could see a fire lit in his eyes basically. In that he scored 4 against Eibar at the weekend. I'm going to hold my nose on Napoli here. I just think they're a really tough home side. I think that Barcelona would be actually pretty happy with a draw here. I think that drawing this match and taking it back to the Camp Nou is exactly what they're looking for here. It's a really strong Barcelona match. And the other thing is I couldn't talk anyone off of taking Barcelona. When you get a big team like this, the biggest, one of the best, and you're seeing them at a plus price in the Champions League, I can't. If you were to take that way, that's your angle.
Yeah.
That's your angle.
Definitely. And I mean, Barcelona traveling to Naples, to the Sao Paulo, tough place to play.
Very
and
tough.
I really like Napoli's lineup. I was off this match pretty much completely. I even was flip-flopping between the under and the over. I'm laying off of that.
Mm-hmm.
Only way I can back anybody in this match, I'd take Napoli plus a half.
Yeah.
There's no getting away from that. I mean, this lineup is great. Callejon, Mertens, and Insigne, the front three of dreams is being rolled out. They're so quick. And against this Barcelona defense, that's not that great.
It's not that
especially
great.
on the road, they allow so many goals. And it's not like they're pacey. Umtiti's lost a lot of speed since those insistent knee injuries.
Yes.
And PK, he's 34, 33.
Yeah.
He's passed it as well with his pace. Man, I really like this. I still see goals. I can't get over that.
I can't get over it either.
Back it.
I think that the over 2.5 goals is worth a look here.
Yeah.
I really do. I think that Barca score. I think that Napoli can find one on the counterattack. I think that Napoli's goal here and Gattuso, what he's thinking is, let's soak in pressure here and let's play them on the counterattack. Barcelona are susceptible to getting beat on the counterattack, and Napoli are fantastic on the counter.
Oh, yeah. And Barcelona is going to run this possession. Their midfield is going to be tough to get by. De Jong, Busquets, and Rakitic, they – bar De Jong, they're veterans of the game. Busquets is as seasoned in this competition as it gets. I think Messi will score today. Brian in the chat again. He says, crazy Degen idea, as you guys can see. Under 2.5 goals at plus 105 and Messi to score at plus 100. If Barcelona score, it's going to be one of two people. It's going to be Griezmann or Messi. And you can never – I would never sneeze at anybody for backing Messi to score.
Yeah.
Ever.
We've got our Jack in the chat right now. Pretty loyal listener in the chat. I like this guy. He's got both teams to score parlay in both matches. I think that looks pretty good.
Good shout.
I think that the only team that really could hold you back maybe is Chelsea. So we're gonna find out about that one. We've got Dimitri Griezmann over 0.5 shots in the match at minus 175.
I mean,
I need to go find that.
If you can get Griezmann a one shot on goal in the match, I mean,
that one's pretty good, Dimitri. I got to say,
you should. That's great.
Let me go and find that one here at DraftKings.
Yeah, he's going to get good looks, and this is where you like Griezmann. Griezmann was playing out left when Suarez was in the lineup. With Suarez out, he's moved into his natural position as a center forward. He tends to drop it a bit deep and pick up the ball, and when he has the ball at his feet, in or around the box, he shoots.
Yep. Yeah, he does. He shoots a lot. Yeah, I think that Griezmann shoots the ball probably two or three times at least in this match.
I mean, he'll put it on goal.
He says it's now minus 200 at Bet365. It's also on Bovada from Brian Yoler. That's a good way. I have a Bovada account. I think that's a good way to look. Yeah, Griezmann should have plenty of shots here.
And with Messi feeding him, I mean, he'll put him
if you look at the lineups and somehow, some of these sites they put on, they have Vidal playing left wing here. I can assure you he's not playing over on the left. He's playing centrally. I think that Barca are going to play more of a diamond. It looks like Busquets is going to sit, and they're going to have obviously De Jong and Rakitic on that right side, and then they're going to play Vidal in the middle with Griezmann on the left, Messi on the right. It's a good way to look.
Yeah, it is. And if anybody's playing out wide, it would be Rakitic instead of Vidal for sure.
Yeah, it looks like a complete diamond from Barcelona today.
Classic Barcelona.
We love Cody and I are huge into lineups and formations. That's something that really intrigued me when I first started getting into all this stuff. The diamond is a fantastic lineup for Barcelona today.
Yeah, and I'm fired up to see Gattuso in the Champions League, man. God, he's so much passion. Watch him on the sideline today. It was a big opportunity for him.
Napoli are going to have that fight. They are going to have to fight for every second ball. They're going to have to bring it if they want to get any kind of result.
Yeah, and look no further than the midfielder, Fabian Ruiz. Fantastic player.
Yeah, he's the one that you're watching today for me. If you're Napoli, Fabian Ruiz, he's a Spanish midfielder, so he knows well about Barcelona and what they're all about. He is a great left footer, got a great left peg on him, can work the ball all across the pitch. Man, the front three of Napoli, these guys know each other like the back of their hands.
Yeah, they do.
They really do. I've seen Liverpool come into this ground of the Sao Paulo and really, really struggle here. And I'm thinking that Barcelona, will struggle as well. I think that this might be one of the weakest Barcelona's sides that we've seen in quite some time, to be honest.
Yeah, and I am shocked to not see Allen in there. He's been riding the bench pretty hard lately, and I mean, you look at him a year ago, he was valued at 50 million pounds, And
I know.
He's struggling to get into the side. He's a great passer of the ball. Milik will come on late in the match. Obviously, about his size. Give him a half chance. He can also score. He's kind of like a Giroud.
What if Manolas got a goal today, just like a couple years ago?
That's the dream.
The dream of, if you guys go and take a look at Roma versus Barcelona a couple seasons ago, Manolas at the death knocks out Barcelona. What are we going to see today? I mean, that was a huge buy. The one thing that I'm a little irked about is obviously Kalidou Koulibaly not fit for this match. We're talking about a top 5, top 10 center half in the world, not going to be ready here today, but they still have a decent pairing.
They do, but they need him.
They
need him. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that makes me like the over. I thought he had a shot of playing. Obviously, he's ruled out. If you're an over guy, that's a step in the right direction for you. But yeah, Maksimovic and Manolas have been doing really well together.
Yep.
Again, Napoli has turned this boat around. Gattuso took over. He won, lost, and then he's won, I think, 5 of 6 now, I believe, on the bounce. I have bet 2 Napoli matches over the past month. I bet against Napoli because of their form. They bit me right in the ass.
Yeah.
They're a tough side. You're going to see it today. They're going to fight. They're at home. They lay an egg in front of these supporters after all the shit they've been through the past year. It's not going to be pretty in Naples.
Yep. Yeah. So for me, I think we can start to kind of wrap up the show. We're 5 minutes till kickoff here. For me, it's 1 away side in Bayern, 1 home side in Napoli. We'll see what happens. I'm going to get ready. I want to hop off because I want to log on to my Bovada account and bet the over 0.5 shots on Griezmann. I think that is a really good look by the person in the chat, Dimitri. I think that's a fantastic shout.
Yeah, what a find.
That's a good find. That's a really good find.
Yeah, so that'll pretty much do it.
We'll be back at halftime.
Yeah, we will be back.
So that's why, we've got 6, 7 people in the chat right now. Let's all take a look. We're going to use our eyes here in this first half, and we're going to concoct a second half play in these fixtures. So, guys, best of luck on your bets. It's a great day. It's the UEFA Champions League. It doesn't get any better than this. And, we'll see you at halftime.
Later.